Let us see the next question. As per survey of a renowned company, it is found that investor of the debenture expects 14% return. Reliance Limited wants to issue debentures having face value of rupees 1000, carrying interest rate of 11.5%. There is a flotation cost of 2%. Income tax rate is 35%. Find out cost of debenture to the Reliance company. I request you to do answer of the question on your own and put your answer in the chat box. Friends, in this question, there is no information about the redemption period of the security. So we assume that the security is issued for perpetuity, and with that the calculation is made. Read an answer. Assuming that security is issued for infinity, comma, KD is calculated. That is what we understand. I request all of you to pay attention. See, for that is purpose of KD calculation, we know something like this, that from company point of view, we make the calculation of the answer like this. KD is equal to interest into 1 minus T divided by amount. The amount of the interest is calculated on the face value of the security. Now friends, we understand that over here the face value of the security is 1000, rate of interest is 11.5%, income tax rate is 35%. Whole divided by issue price minus flotation cost. Generally we compute the flotation cost on face value. So what will happen? 11.50 paise of 1000 rupees is 115 into 0.65 divided by issue price minus flotation cost, that is 20 rupees. So 115 into 0.65, that comes to 74.75. This is 74.75 divided by the amount. Now what is the issue price of the security? Let us discuss that. The question says that as per survey of a renowned company, it is found that investor of the debenture expects 14% return. So information is given that the investors required rate of return is 14%. Reliance want to issue the debenture having face value of 1000, carrying interest rate of 11.5%. So the interest rate information is given to us as 11.5%. So friends, what will happen? We understand that over here, if at all we issue the security at 1000 rupees, then in that case investors will be reluctant to invest in the security. Why? Because we are offering the rate of interest of only 11.5%. It means that we have been provided indirectly that we don't have a choice but to issue the security at discount. So what happens at in this question, we are required to make the calculation, first of all like this. Listen me carefully. Working note number 1. Calculation of issue price of security. The very first thing that we are required to do is calculation of issue price of the security. Let us understand how to calculate the issue price of the security. We understand that the company is required to issue the security in such a way so that the investors are getting return at the rate of 14 percentage, because unless investors are getting return at the rate of 14 percentage, they will not subscribe the security. So what will happen? P0 is equal to A1 divided by I. Okay, what is A1? A1 is interest income. From whose point of view? From investor point of view. Divided by what? K. K stands for the cost of capital. So in that case, it is 1000 rupees into 11.5 percentage divided by 14 percentage. Because investor is going to receive rupees 115 from end of year 1 onwards for perpetuity, and the same is discounted in present value term in order to make the calculation of the price at which the security will be issued. So what will happen? 115 divided by 0.14. That is the way we'll compute the issue price of the security. It is 821.43. That is the way, so we can make the calculation of, so the issue price of the security. It is 821.43. So over here it is 821.43. I'm sorry, here 821.43. 821.43 minus flotation cost of 20. So amount received by the company will be 801.43. So what will happen? It is 74.75 divided by 801.43. That comes to 9.33 percentage. That is the way we are required to make the calculation of answer. So it is 9.33 percentage. Please write an answer. So cost of debt financing is 9.33 percentage. Please write an answer. Yes. So I'm dictating a note to you. Head up with paragraph. In this question, information is not given about issue price of the security. Full stop. We have been given what is the rate at which investors want return. That is 14 percentage. The company is issuing security offering rate of interest 11.5%. So company must issue the security at discount. Full stop. Otherwise, investors will not subscribe the security. Investors will not subscribe the security. That is what we understand. With paragraph read down, after calculating issue price of security from investor point of view, comma, KD is calculated from company point of view. Full stop. So, in that, advantage of interest tax saving and flotation cost are taken into account. Full stop. So friends, we understand that when we are making the calculation of the issue price of the security, interest tax saving advantage and the flotation cost will not be considered. Then when we are calculating cost of debt financing, interest tax saving advantage and flotation cost, both of them will be taken into account in order to make the calculation of cost of debt financing. That is what we understand.